So, you've decided to give colonics a go. You've mustered up the courage and you've decided it's time for me to get my gut health sorted. I'm going to do this. You want to refresh your body, you want to detox, you want to kick some weight loss goals, you want to kickstart your metabolism, get your energy up, and get yourself feeling a whole lot better. You've heard about it, but now it's time for you to really jump in and see the benefits. So, where do you start? So, firstly, you want to jump online and book yourself in for an initial colon hydrotherapy treatment. That's where all of our new clients start. Generally speaking, one colonic isn't going to wash away a lifetime's worth of toxins in your body. So your colon is 2 meters long. The average person's holding about 5 to 7 kilos of waste in there. So to say that we'll be able to remove everything in just one session is probably a bit of a stretch. But that is the place to start. Come in, meet with us, have your first session, and we will be able to advise you where to go from there. So generally people need about 3 to 5 sessions initially, and that's close together. So because we want the sessions to piggyback off one another, so by the time we get you nice and rehydrated, and that's what your first session is going to be all about. A lot of rehydration, a lot of softening, a lot of getting your body used to the treatment, and then we'll start to release. So once we get all that water in there, once we soften everything, once your body starts to release, you feel comfortable with the treatment, you feel comfortable with us, then the magic starts to happen. So during your first session, you probably will still release. Most people do release on their first sessions. We do get quite good results. But then really in sessions 2, 3, even 4 if you really need it, that's where the major changes start to happen. So those kilos, we see them come through the tube, whether or not you have parasites, a lot of old waste matter sitting in there, a lot of mucus in your stools, undigested foods. We will be able to tell you what is going on inside your body on that day and how to make changes to fix that. So book yourself in for that first session, knowing that to really improve your gut health, to really tackle the problem, you're probably going to need maybe a 3-pack, maybe a 5-pack. But again, we'll be able to advise you on the day and make sure you feel comfortable with your treatment plan and the steps moving forward. So after you do your initial colon hydrotherapy session, we'll rebook you for your next appointment, tell you what we think you need, and give you some takeaways to help in the meantime, whether or not that's some magnesium, some dietary fiber, all sorts of things. So after your first session, you should have a really good idea of how colonics are going to help you. Sometimes after your first session, we can feel a little bit bloated, a little bit uncomfortable, and even emotional. You can feel really tired, and that is actually a good sign because it means your body is detoxing. Detoxing isn't just a magic fix-all pill. It's not easy for everyone. Sometimes we can feel really yucky, and that's part of the process as well. Is just learning to accept where your body's at and where we need to go and how we're going to get there, and allowing yourself the time and the space to do that. So step 1, book yourself in. You don't need to do anything else to prepare, just stay hydrated. If you do have any questions, you can give us a call, or I always write blog posts on this too. But there's absolutely nothing that you have to do prior to coming for your colonic. So just show up. That's the hardest part. So book yourself in, show up, and then from there we'll be able to discuss your treatment plan. Again, probably having in mind that to really improve your gut health, it's going to take probably 3 to 5 sessions, and those ones are close together. From there, usually we like to see you in about a fortnight's time. Make sure everything's going strong. Make sure you're going to the toilet a couple times a day. Make sure you're feeling good, that bloating's going down, everything that we've recommended, maybe some dietary changes, maybe going gluten-free, maybe cutting out dairy or sugar or something like that. Make sure those are working for you. And then from there, most people move on to a monthly maintenance plan where you just come in for once a month, and that's a really great way to prevent anything from going wrong in your body. And that's your bowel health, that's your immune system, that's stress, that's total shutdown of emotions, that's absolutely everything. So to clear out once a month generally works. If you're feeling absolutely amazing, you don't feel like a month is the right amount of time for you, if you want to come in quarterly, that's also fine. You need to do what's right for you, and we'll support you with that. So keeping in mind that a one-off isn't going to be, a magical fix for anything. It certainly will help, even if you just come in for one. Say that's, all you can afford at the time, or that's all you have the time for. You're just in Brisbane for, a quick visit. Come in, see how you go, and we'll be able to just discuss from there, and you'll know the benefits of colon hydrotherapy, or sort of on the path that you're on. So book yourself in, don't be shy. There's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing you need to really do to prepare. We'll walk you through the rest. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm always a good resource for you. We'll get your gut health sorted. We'll get you going to the toilet. We'll get you feeling nice in your belly. We'll get that energy up. We'll get you feeling nice and alive and full of life, and get that glow from the inside out. You know, get your skin glowing, get your eyes glowing. And it does also act as a mood booster. So many people message me after, and they're like, I've been in the best mood, I feel so much happier. And that is because 90% of your serotonin is created in your colon. So if your colon is toxic and full, guess what? Your mind is going to be toxic too. So get high on life, get happy, get your moods in order. So don't be on that emotional roller coaster just because there's old toxins sitting in your colon. So give us a call, and that one's 0435 412 458, or just jump online at www.baysidecolonics.com.au. Book online and book yourself in for that initial session. Thanks so much. Hope to see you guys soon.